Hi guys! Today's video is another tutorial on a very requested look. It's a super trendy high ponytail with two fishtail braids, perfect for daytime and special events. The first version of this hairstyle is suitable for pretty much any hair length, while for the second one I'm going to need much longer and thicker hair. So there I'll be using my Glam Time clip-in hair extensions. To make the entire braiding easier, we'll start from sectioning the hair that we're going to braid. I'm going to separate all the hair that lies above my ear. Here I try to use as much hair as I can because my hair is very thin, but if your hair is thicker than mine, you could section less hair. Next, we're going to create a horizontal Dutch fishtail braid. In one of my previous videos I have already shown you its vertical version, so you should be already familiar with the technique. The idea is to keep on picking very thin sections of hair on the outside and keep on crossing them underneath. So we grab a thin strand of hair from the top section and add it to the opposite section, passing it underneath. Then we pick a thin strand of hair from the bottom section and cross it over to the other side, passing it underneath. So we cross, we grab some loose hair and add it to the bottom section. We cross, we grab some loose hair and add it to the top section. So we cross, and we add. We cross, and we add. In fact, it's not necessary to add extra hair every time you cross your outer strands. Sometimes it makes sense to do it every 4 or 6 braiding steps. We want to incorporate all this hair into our braid, and once it's done, we can braid normally. At first, our braid will be super thin and flat and tiny, and not interesting whatsoever. So we really need to transform it into something that looks much cooler than this. Luckily, we can tug on the sides of the braid to make it appear much fuller and wider. Of course, as a result, it will be very flat, but the texture will be still perfect. The latest trends in hair fashion tell us that our braids should be rather loose, with a soft messy touch to them, so that's exactly what we're trying to get here. So you firstly create a tight, rather boring looking braid, and then you transform it into something very trendy and fashionable. Once you tie the ends of the braid with a small elastic, you can release the remaining hair. Now we want to tie all this hair together into a single ponytail. I'm going to direct the top layers of my hair over the parting to hide it completely, and over the hair that goes into my braid. This way the hairstyle will look much prettier. And of course your hair will look much more chic if you cover your elastic band with a thin strand of hair. So you basically wrap it around the elastic band and then secure the ends with a small bobby pin. And there you have your pretty ponytail, decorated with a side Dutch fishtail. And for the second version of this hairstyle, I'm going to attach my Glam Time clip-in hair extensions. I've shown you the technique to create a high ponytail with extensions in one of my previous videos, so feel free to check it out. The link is on the screen and in the description box. Once you have your long and thick ponytail, you can style it in many different ways. Today our goal is simple. We need to create another fishtail braid. And to match the pattern of the first braid, it's going to be an inverse fishtail. So just as before, we'll pick a thin strand of hair from the outside of the left section and we'll add it to the other side, passing it underneath. We'll pick a strand of hair from the outside of the right section and we'll bring it to the other side underneath. We pick and we cross. We pick and we cross. Initially this braid will also end up looking very flat and boring, so we're going to volumize it as well. So once this braid is sufficiently long, we're going to make a break to stretch it on the sides. I start at the bottom and work my way up toward the base of the ponytail. I repeat this step several times until I'm happy with the size of the braid. You want to get a soft, messy looking texture and quite a flat braid. The braid should look effortless and slightly messy. This bohemian texture is all you need to be on trend. Tie the ends with an elastic and there you have your beautiful braided ponytail. If you like this hairstyle, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment. As usual, I can't wait to see your recreations on Instagram. Thanks for watching and I see you in my next video. Bye!